Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the second part of our mini moon that we took in Paris. And we were only there for a short time, about 3 days. So if you only have a short time in Paris, hopefully it gives you some ideas of things that you can do. Okay, so I have to show you around our Airbnb here in Paris because it's so cute. I mostly picked it for obvious reasons. There's a balcony. We're on the very top floor of this very old building, and I'm gonna be hanging out up here. I don't care how cold it is, but I mean, look at the view. Oh my god! Bonjour. I'm in Paris, and I have a balcony. I'm too excited about this.
I'm saying she lives here, huh?
After putting our bags down, our first stop was Montmartre, which is my favorite neighborhood in Paris and the home of Sacré-Cœur, which is this gorgeous church that you see here. I love visiting Montmartre. It still has that very quaint old Parisian feel, and it was during the Belle Epoque that many famous artists that you might know of, like Monet and Van Gogh, lived and worked here. Yeah, this is a really good place for moules frites. My friend suggested it, came here last time I was in Paris. You get a massive vat of mussels and fries in a really good white wine sauce. And it's only like 13 euros, and it's here in Montmartre, which is my favorite little neighborhood here in Paris. Of course, you can't visit Paris and not try at least one crepe. It's really good. Next, we jumped on the metro and headed to the Arc de Triomphe before sunset. We made it up to the top of the Arc de Triomphe right before sunset. It's an amazing view. Last time I was up here, it was pretty cloudy, so it's really pretty to see it. And all the night lights here in Paris, city of lights. All right, babe, it's your first time up here. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. It's awesome. And it's cold and breezy.
This is obviously one of the best views that you're going to get in Paris. It's a great place to get a view of the Eiffel Tower, and obviously there's tons of awesome photo opportunities up here. It's really cool to see the different streets cutting through the city, which you can see from a 360-degree view on top of the Arc de Triomphe.
Now I'm gonna go slow-mo.
Heading out for the day in this tiny elevator. Oh my god. It's like being in a box. Alright, it's our second day here in Paris. We just had some breakfast, sort of. And we're at Palais Royale. This is my new house. I'm moving in. Palais Royale. Nice to get some photos. Palais Royale is a beautiful spot to go visit and definitely get some fun pictures. You can check out these fun striped columns that create awesome photos, or there's a garden area off to the side that's also very beautiful. Next, we went over to the Louvre to just take a couple photos. We did not go inside as we just didn't have enough time on this trip. Honestly, if you're going to do the Louvre, you really have to at least give it one day. There's just so much there. All right, jumping back on our birds. We're gonna cruise. Got very cold and very windy. Oh, my hair's all over the place. Another must-visit spot is the Notre Dame Cathedral. We were there before the fire, so this footage you will see the roof as it used to be. And if you have the opportunity to see this gorgeous cathedral, I highly recommend that you do so. It is awe-inspiring. No, I want a sandwich, I think. I want a sandwich. That's what I'm in the mood for. If you're traveling to Paris on a budget, grabbing a ham and cheese sandwich from a street vendor is always a good idea. They're so delicious. We are in search of the Shakespeare Cafe. I guess it's where Hemingway used to hang out, and I didn't get to go here last time, so. Okay, so let me get my facts straight. Apparently there were two Shakespeare and Company bookstores in Paris. The one where Hemingway used to hang out, as well as many other famous writers during the 1920s, actually closed in 1941 during the German occupation of Paris and never reopened. This one you see here was opened in the 50s. Here you can find new and secondhand books, as well as antique books, and it's also a free reading library that's open to the public, so you can just come in here and hang out and read. Since the shop opened in 1951, more than 30,000 people have slept in the beds found tucked between bookshelves. The shop's motto is "Be not inhospitable to strangers, lest they be angels in disguise."
This duck has it so good with a great view. Oh crap, there it is. Whoa. Gonna be up there in a minute.
So we're about to go up to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and it's so cold.
Freezing.
It's gonna be really windy up there, but you gotta do it because it's baby's first time in Paris. One huge tip for visiting Paris that I can give is to go online before your trip and buy a ticket to go to the top. You can pick your date and time, and it makes it so much easier because you don't have to wait in the long line. Unfortunately for us, the date and time that I chose was extremely cold and windy, but we made do. This is the view from the first level that the elevator brings you up to, and then from there you have to get into another line to get into the next elevator that takes you straight up the center of the Eiffel Tower to the very top observation deck.
Too windy.
All right, we're up at the top. It's very, very high. We're not going around the corner just yet because it's like a windstorm over there. But Look at the view. Crossing off a bucket list thing tonight. An incredibly iconic landmark in Paris is, of course, the Moulin Rouge, which I had always wanted to visit ever since I fell in love with the film many years ago, and this show did not disappoint. Are you guys excited to be at the Moulin Rouge?
Yeah.
We? Right.
I'll do it.
We found Isaac in Paris. What's up?
Damn right.
And we're gonna go on a little boat cruise here.
I'm about to jump off the tower in a minute.
Yeah, he can rappel off of this.
He's got a base jumping.
Our friend Isaac also happened to be in Paris at the same time as us, so we decided to meet up that afternoon and do a little Seine boat tour. Before you go on one of these, I highly recommend you go to a little market, grab yourself a couple bottles of wine, some cheese, so that you can sip and snack while you take in this beautiful view. What do you think, Isaac?
Great, and it's cold at the same time.
Okay, so we are cruising now. This is actually a really awesome way to see a lot of the big monuments and sites in Paris if you don't have a whole lot of time. And it's really fun. They're playing French music and we have wine. Let me see.
I've never done this.
I think it's okay, yeah. You could pull it back a little bit if you wanted.
How, like this?
Yeah, just slouch it back a little.
Because I've never worn one.
You've never worn a beanie?
No.
How is that possible?
Even when I had hair.
This is going to be Isaac's first Lime ride. He's going to learn how to do this.
And the first time wearing a beanie.
And he's wearing a beanie, but it's cold out. So Jess,
I'm in.
are you in?
I'm in.
You got it ready?
Yeah.
You got it?
Am I in?
You're in.
First time wearing a beanie? How is that possible?
I've never done one.
Just stay in the bike track. Actually, you want to show them how it's done?
No, I got it.
I'll catch up to you guys.
I'm a race car driver.
Or you know how to do it to kind of scoop yourself a little bit to start out, you know? And then it will kick in. This is the accelerator.
Which way are we going?
I don't know, Nate knows.
Go that way.
Good.
Till you hit the next intersection. Kickstand. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a natural.
This is great. So basically it says
So
come
yeah.
down. Yeah.
This app, it just shows you exactly what metros to take and where to change lines. So easy. For our last meal, we went over to the Trocadero area and ate at one of the cafes so that we could get the perfect view of the Eiffel Tower lights show one last time. Paris truly is my favorite place on earth, and I can't wait to go back sometime soon. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, subscribe to see more videos like this, and I'll see you on my next one. A bientôt!